Hello and welcome. I am the Muted Goat, and I honestly can't remember. I think this is episode 13 of my Let's Play Civilization 4 Realism Invictus. As the Americans, where we left off, we took these two Inca cities, Bangalore and Miliana, and we are kind of deciding what we're going to do next. I think I'm going to try to take Pakawan over here. It is on a hill. And I might have some difficulty doing that. But before I do that, I would like to get my military beefed up a little bit. Make sure I get all the banks and mayor's offices. And I'm going to have astronomy here in 10 turns. So I'll be building observatories. Hopefully Copernicus's observatory in Washington. I think I do have a great engineer, so I will use that for the Copernicus observatory. Game is obviously going really well. I'm, 260 points ahead on score right now. Score is not everything, but it is a good indicator of how you're doing. Send all these to Omaha. Okay, a whole bunch of peace and war just happened. Nothing to do there. About these spots over here. Let's go farm there. It's building a cottage there. It's going to be farm, 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 farm. We got the farm there too. And by building up my army, I mostly mean I think I need to get some mounted units, and I would like to have some more cannons, like defensively, that I can use for ranged attacks on any stacks that might come in. We were able to fend them off in New York last time. Honestly, I could probably use to upgrade my navy, but I think I'm going to wait until you can get frigates on that. These war galleys and galleass, I think, is what I have now. They don't really upgrade into the best ships, so the best class of ships. The frigates upgrade into the second best class of ship, which is the cruisers, and then it will be a minute before we can get the man o' war ships, which upgrade eventually into battleships. So I'm going to wait to upgrade my navy, and if the Madang want to come via the sea and drop off another army, I just need to be ready over here on the west coast for something like that. Alright, the Portuguese have finally been conquered. I've been at war with them for hundreds and hundreds of years. I can't believe the Korean are still around. Good for them. They're fighters. I'm just checking over here every once in a while to make sure only the people that are friendly with us get open borders. Or friendly or pleased. Right now, no one's friendly with us, but we do have some pleased people. There's a lot of people upset with us. That's probably two major factors, or actually it's going to be three. I do have a religion, so anyone with a religion that's not Zoroastrianism is going to be mad at us. I do have a very high score, so they'll be mad at me for getting ahead of them. And I have been kind of willy-nilly declaring a lot of wars, so people will be upset for declaring war on their friends. Before any war, too, I would like to push this culture if I could near Tagdent, but I don't know if I'll be able to. I'm guessing... I wish I would have explored their lands more, but there's probably a city here or here. I'm guessing here. A Medang city that is pushing back on my culture. Looking at this little symbol over there, where you have the angry person, that means you're their worst enemy, and some of them are kind of funny, like the Turks consider me their worst enemy, and Carthage does too, and so do the Nubians, and I actually haven't had a direct conflict with any of them, as far as like we've had 0 battles, you know. They're all in dire straits, so there's obviously other civs that have taken a whole bunch of their cities, yet they choose to be mad at me. So, what can you do, I guess? All improvements built or in the process of building around our new cities, so our workers can... Oh, wait, no, we need a windmill on this hill. But after that, then our workers can get back to just building roads. They will find the swampiest tile in the corner where no one will ever go and build roads there. Yep, that guy ran straight here to build a road. That's funny. I guess there's not too many spots on our continent that don't have a road right now.
Astronomy compels the soul to look upwards and leads us from this world to another.
Okay, so Copernicus Observatory is no longer the wonder. It's called Uraniborg. It's effectively the same. Observatories everywhere. Fonzo X the Wise. I'm not sure who that is, but I'm going to vote no. Oh, it's a great merchant, not a great engineer. Okay. Well, shoot. I thought I had a great engineer somewhere. Where is... I do not. Okay. Well, Washington, 30 turns. That's not bad. 24% chance Omaha produces a great engineer in 25 turns. Most likely we'll get a great artist, which wouldn't be bad because we have several cities with cultural pressure. Let's get this bombard up to New York. Alright, Denver. How about you try to grow a little bit? Scientific experiment, I think we get free technology, and usually I go for microscope just because it is the most expensive technology that should be available. Bangalore's borders have expanded. Guess we could put troops here, but I'm not really concerned about them coming down this way. They are already going to be right there. Detroit bombard go to New York. Scientific experiment gives us access to Leonardo's workshop as well. We've got enemy near St. Petersburg. That means a barbarian ship. Give this ship a little more experience. I'll upgrade him with the plus 25% strength against barbarians. Alright, yeah, we're really starting to culturally push on Pakuan too. We have 3 pretty good cities, all providing that pressure. There we go. Pirate Hunter. The Indians have their city square and a mountain tile. And mountain tiles you can't work for anything. I wonder with the new update, but the only thing I could think you could use them for that would make sense is maybe in modern times you can make like a ski resort. But you can't even move your troops onto them, so you wouldn't be able to get the workers on there, so never mind. That won't happen. And I did note the time. We started this at 9:45, so I'm going to go till 10:45. Ming Yongle has declared war. Heridian Barbarossa. Yeah, we're about to take at least this tile. Culturally, this one should be ours. It's not, though. I'm not 100% certain of the rules on what makes it part of your borders or not. Like, this space is more American than it is Medang. I think if it's super close to one of their cities, that is a factor. Castle 2. I don't love that Tagdempt and Biskra are so close to each other. I think that's due to them being built by two different civs. Malmuk, no, I will not be converting.
I do not feel obliged to believe that the same God who has endowed us with sense, reason, and intellect has intended us to forego their use.
It's pretty good. The Sahel. Gotta see. I don't even know which one they are. Mansa Musa. So they have a 662 score. They asked us to do something. And we steal their money. Okay, so it has changed a little bit. The tech tree. So, microscope is not available. So 25. So mechanical engineering, social construct are my two leaders in the clubhouse, just because how expensive they are. I could also do fine arts. Mechanical engineering gives all our windmills +1 food. It does obsolete our carpenter, but that's okay. I like it. Microscope was available. I hope I didn't just need to scroll down. Alright. I would like to go flintlock. Okay, Minnesota, or Minneapolis is one of our best production cities, so sure. Moscow needs to start developing, or generating some gold.
More than the sum of its parts.
Okay, mechanical engineering is needed before microscope now. Bat workers done his job. Observatory's done. Alright. We don't even have the best horsemen available to us right now. So I'll do some explorers, because they will upgrade to light infantry. Washington, 16 turns away from Uraniborg. Most powerful civilizations. It's us and the Medang again. Greece, you're way down there. Can't afford a war. Give us all your gold. we are going to be kicking civilizations when they are down. The Indian capital is down to 1 population. Mysore. Indeed. It'd be a tough little city to take, though. You're furious with us and want open borders. No thanks. I think this technology we're getting Arquebus. Arquebus? I think just Arquebus. You can build like musket men, but they are worse than longbowmen. We'll wait until we have flintlock before we can sorry, the Tartar are very weak. We're going to demand 100 gold from them. But yeah, anyways, we'll wait until we have flintlock so we can get line infantry. And we'll upgrade all of our pikemen and longbowmen to line infantry. Turks are now vassals of the Aztecs. Last finisher.
You can get more of what you want with a kind word and a gun than you can with just a kind word.
Yeah, I guess they're not. They might be equivalent to longbowmen. Actually, they might be a little bit better, but point remains. I am going to stick with the longbowmen for now. Need one of our high production cities to finish a troop, and then we'll build the powder mills there. We're on turn 907 right now. I think a full game is 2,000 turns. The Dravidians want open borders. No thanks. Powder Mill in Chicago. Do another one in Newark. Cavalry tactics will help with being able to build some good mounted units. Two turns away from Omaha's great person. Alright, I feel a little bit better about New York. Or do another power. Oh, I got a great merchant. Okay. Build a fortification. Alright, this great merchant. I would like to take him to wherever the Irish are. It's Axumite. Portuguese. Irish are over here. Okay. I'd like to be able to take him there, but I did cancel most of my open borders, so I can't get there. Okay. And speaking of canceling open borders, these guys are unhappy with us. Cancel open borders. Same with the Arabians. And the Great Zimbabwe Republic is happy with us, so we give them open borders. But yeah, without open borders everywhere, I can't get to the Irish until I can build carracks. So I wait. Once I can build carracks, I'll build several of them and explore all of the oceans. There might be some like islands out there that I can claim. I've maintained my lead on the Medang, but have not extended it, obviously. No. on any Apostolic Palace votes, but that's okay. Yep, Hyamwork won. No one voted for me. That's okay. I'm kind of the bad guy in this playthrough. Say hello to the bad guy. Or say goodnight to the bad guy. Would be say hello to my little friend. Alright, they got a war galley. Still have 99% chance against barbarian war galleys. Still tempted to build a city down here, but not really. It would be just such an awful city. If we were in dire need of health resources, I would, just to get the crab. Alright. The Uraniborg. I'm going to talk over this music. I have never heard of the Uraniborg. I don't know what that is. It looks to be like some kind of map or solar map, maybe? Some kind of university. Maybe that's where Copernicus studied? We'll see. Effectively the same wonder as Copernicus's observatory. That will help my... Oh, I can build Carracks. Oh god. Well, let me get a Carrack and get that Explorer on there. Some more territory here. Do we have any workers around?
Your orders. Yes?
Let's go up here. I think we have enough farms near Tagdent right now. Still quite a bit of ways from getting the spices. I would like to have the spices. Cavalry tactics.
It's hard to lead a cavalry charge if you think you look funny on a horse.
Yeah. I'll have to build some of these. They're not good against city attack or in cities, but they will be good outside the cities for anyone that may come onto our lands. All right. This one I'm just going to have explore. Oh god. Get killed by this war galley. Just keep building a few carracks. Kiev. Build a Continental Army Dragoon.
Tell me what to do.
Okay. So the auto, like trying to automatically get something to, for a naval unit, not even just naval units, all units, gets really funky with the unexplored territory. So carracks move faster on coastal lands than they do in the ocean. So they'll always try to move on. Sure, I'll trade wheat for banana. They'll always try to move on the glassware. Or, sorry, on the coast rather than the ocean. How about if I throw marble in the deal? Marble, rice, potatoes, and coffee. Would you accept that deal? Just build kind of a mix of the mounted units. I don't think I am going to get to a war this episode. That's okay. Build a couple wonders. Get all my cities right. My economy is still doing great. Carrick too. Probably shouldn't be going up. I need to get around this continent. Actually, there's a chance that the Irish are on this side of their continent. No, they're over here. They're on that one. Okay. Never mind. Here come barbarians to attack my carrots. Thankfully we won. Pacuan's culture has been pushed way, way back. Alright, so we do need to start going down this way. Curiosity. Still here. spotted near St. Petersburg again. Archery range is going to be obsolete pretty soon, so I'm going to skip doing that. And after this guy heals up, I'm going to move him out to where the barbarians are spawning. I did push the lead out on the Medang a little bit. I think for all the mounted troops, I'm going to go away from my typical strategy, and I'm going to do these withdrawal chance ones. Hopefully, because that was really annoying with the Russian troops. They would all attack my stacks and withdraw. And we'll see if that works out for me. French. Okay. There shall be peace in our time. All these horsemen will eventually upgrade into like tanks and stuff. So I guess my tanks will all be able to withdraw. Yeah, we'll see. I've made the decision. I'm sticking with it. Alright, I think that's enough Carracks. Hopefully I can get around the southern part of this continent. I assume I'll be able to. There's still some open land here. Could be a cheeky thing to do. Sneak over here and build a city. I'd have all kinds of separatism issues. Alright, we got Leonardo's workshop too. That's nice. Let's check out this video. I think this is one of the songs I'm using on my custom playlist. So right now it gives us culture to scientists, engineers, great scientists, great engineers, but +1 hammer and +1 science to workshops is currently what I'm using for, and workshops eventually become manufactories. So it does that, and it obsoletes with electricity. Definitely a nice wonder to have. Okay, pirate cog, 90% chance. Okay. Forgot that's the one carrying the Great merchant. That was a little risky, but whatever. I have a sulfur shortage, huh? Oh, I lost the source of sulfur up here. So Tagdamp, despite all of its best efforts, is losing culture. Yeah, once I get explosives, I'm going to have to do something about the Medang. I'm going to cut them down to size. Right.
Trust in God and keep
Flintlock.
your powder dry.
Can upgrade most of my troops. Let's see the big picture. I want explosives. Only 3 technologies away. Carrick. For now, I can do some irregulars. The Minutemen are plus 75% against melee units and plus 25% against gunpowder units, which is really good for irregular units, so let's build quite a few of them. Okay, nothing else for this worker to do, so that should fog bus quite a bit from the barbarians. They can still spawn there. That's okay. Let me double check that. They can spawn back here. So this guy needs to move here. Okay. We'll spawn over there. That's fine. St. Petersburg is essentially safe, though. God, do I just build a city here? Get the whale, the crab, a couple of hills. That would be not a nice city, though. I'm going to heal up inside their city. Okay.
Your orders.
Now that we can, we have a ton of money. I want to upgrade all of our explorers, so that's 4,400 gold. And I want to upgrade all the longbowmen. That's another 4,600. Okay, we don't quite have enough for that. Drop science a little bit here. Well, let's just drop it all the way until we can upgrade everything. Arsenal, build some walls there.
Your orders.
Alright, elephants we can upgrade. And we don't need line infantry down in our Russian cities anymore either. Oh, alright, 31% American down in St. Petersburg. Yeah, we're still majority Russian in a lot of these. But we're getting there. Now that I'm looking at it, I should have sent my Carrick eastward. That would have gotten us to the Irish lands faster. Too late now.
At your service. Awaiting your orders. All present and accounted for. Your orders.
Alright, let's upgrade the rest of the longbowmen. Oh. Still need another 3,100, huh? Okay. Think I'll get the rest of my army upgraded and then call this an episode. Next episode, wait until we get explosives, upgrade my man-at-arms into grenadiers, and then the Medang will be hearing from us. It's going to be quite a few turns, I think. Get all the levies and pikemen upgraded. Anymore either. Actually, I gotta send this one towards New York. New York. This man can go to Indiana. Let's send you up to Omaha. I know I put all those troops there in my last episode, or maybe the one before that, but I don't think I need them there. Especially now that I have all these mounted units. They would be able to respond to any kind of invasion rather quickly. Alright, how much to upgrade all of our pikemen?
What's the plan?
It's going to be a lot. Oh, only 2,800. Okay, we can do that next turn. All the levies. 7,800. Okay, that's a little bit more. The Irish, okay, they're happy with us. They were unhappy with us for a minute there. Great Zimbabwe is no longer happy with us, so cancel that deal.
Awaiting your orders.
Let's upgrade all the pikemen. Huh. It said 2,800, but it used way more than 2,800. So I'm a little confused by that. Just gotta make sure there's no pikemen sitting around. I don't think there are. You know what? This might take too long. I'm just gonna finish out this next turn and call it an episode. I don't have time to wait. Still quite a bit of ways from there. Okay, I'm going to call that an episode. Thanks for watching. We'll get the rest of our armies upgraded next episode and start to prepare for the war for Madang. I'll see you next time.